Hi, Thomas the Hermit. This is my YouTube channel. I'm a man of prayer, and I also do comments on things that are happening within the Catholic Church. Anyways, it is early morning, and I'm standing behind me is St. Joseph holding the child Jesus. Very nice statue. And I thought this was kind of appropriate after what happened last night. Well, I guess some of y'all know that my YouTube channel blew up because of a video that I posted about Father Mark Goring, that I was not going to be silenced. And I will put my money where my mouth is, as they say. I have no problem doing that. I have nothing to lose, and I think right now that we are all losing because of what is happening within our beloved Catholic Church. Now, on top of all that, I want to point out to all viewers what I think is most important. Prayer is most important. Now, some of you may think that prayer is a minor aspect of this culture war. I've come to tell you several things, okay? One is that prayer is essential in every spiritual war. That is why the church has monks and nuns and hermits and anchorites that pray, kind of professional prayer warriors. And these professional prayer warriors sustain the spiritual battle of the church. Now, because in these days we do not have the amount of prayer warriors that we used to have, and we have a huge population, the need for the laity to step into the role of prayer warrior has become most important. It is the most essential part of this battle. Now, if you have a problem with that, and you think that the only thing that we're supposed to be doing is action, 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 well, you're probably a Martha. You're not a Mary, you're probably a Martha. And I met some Marthas, and Marthas, they love to work and they love to get things done, and we need you fighting the battle also. We need you doing things as well. But a lot of you that have been contacting me in your comments and stuff are Marys. And you need to develop that powerful gift of prayer. You know, the closer that the prayer warrior gets to Jesus through mystical contemplation, the more they become a powerful ingredient. But I also want to talk about the active contemplative. The active contemplatives, like the Franciscans, the Dominicans, these are contemplatives who are also people of action. St. Dominic was all about preaching the gospel, you know, but inside of that was that contemplative spirit. The Jesuits were about active contemplation. Well, I don't know if I think the Jesuits have given up the contemplative side and they've become active. You know, that's another thing. You need to check out that video about what Father Malachi Martin said about the Jesuits. He was a Jesuit. You need to check that video out because there you will learn the seed. This was the seed that was planted in the Catholic Church by the Jesuits, the most powerful group within our church besides the Pope, the most powerful group. They have caused what is happening now within our church. And they used to be active contemplatives. Why? Because as the word says, you can do nothing without me. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but any action that is not started with prayer or sustained by prayer does not bear the right kind of fruit. It doesn't bear the spiritual effect that we want it to. Whereas those that seem to fail in the world, many saints failed in the world, you know. In a way, Jesus failed in the world, but he triumphed spiritually. And we're supposed to triumph spiritually through prayer. So the main thing that is needed right now is prayer. Now, if you're not a contemplative and you don't know how to do that very well, Or if you're only, someone contacted me and said, I do a lot of meditative or discursive prayer. Do that. That's a very powerful form of prayer. It is the doorway to contemplation. If you love the rosary, pray the rosary. I put out a video about how I learned that the rosary is our most powerful weapon against the demonic. In the end times, or in these times of apostasy within our church, the rosary is the go-to prayer. Mary is the go-to general of the army. She's the one that we need to go to and listen to and obey. And she told us to make sacrifice, to pray. Do not think that you are doing nothing when you are praying. That is exactly what the devil will tell you. He doesn't want you to pray. You know, now those of you who are active, that's a different matter. There's no cure for you. I don't mean that. But what I'm saying is, if you are a Martha, we are praying for you to succeed. This is Thomas the Hermit. Say a prayer for me. I am praying for you. I'll talk to you later.